Our men and women in uniform deserve the best weaponry, the best communications and electronics, the best transportation, and to maintain these in optimum condition, the best replacement parts. Thousands of suppliers contribute to our $60 billion inventory of military parts and supplies. Large numbers of non-certified and substandard parts are now plaguing our inventory and jeopardizing the lives of our men and women in uniform. Besides obvious safety concerns with the use of unqualified material, national security is at risk. What's needed is a sophisticated and secure yet easy-to-use identification system, a system that guarantees only authenticated items from approved suppliers are delivered and accepted at their final destinations, a system of authentication compatible with existing track and trace systems. That system is here now. Lumid System from Prime Technology. The Lumid System has 3 secure components. Layered complexities ensure security at each component level. When these components are combined, the resulting security of the authentication process is nearly absolute. Think of the Lumid authentication system as a chain with 3 links. The first link is the taggants, highly secure nanoscale authentication marks. The second link is the reader, dynamic and secure. The third link, the trusted management system. TMS authenticates and traces your items every step of the way, from manufacturing through shipping, receiving, and implementation, manufacturer to end user. The first step in a secure system is to create a key or signature that cannot be replicated. To make the key secure, it can only be created by Prime. Prime is designed a truly secure authentication system. We start the taggant signature design process using a specific lanthanide complex. We trap these lanthanides in a tiny silica sphere, an enclosure smaller than 1 micron, 1/160th the width of a human hair. When the taggant powders are excited by a particular frequency of light, they emit a unique spectral signature. Each signature is comprised of multiple precise peaks for each taggant. To create an infinite number of unique taggant powder IDs, we multiply the complexity exponentially by combining the different taggants in a unique recipe, forming a complex taggant signature, achieving a 3-dimensional matrix of complexity. Each signature is comprised of precise peaks at different wavelengths. The amount and complexity of information in each signature makes counterfeiting economically unfeasible. Equally without compare is the flexibility of the Lumid authentication process. Taggants are so small, they can be put into or on anything. Over barcode labels, in tapes, polymers, paints, inks. We could even make it for your inkjet printer or spray it from a can of spray paint. Deployment is never an issue. The Lumid system sets new standards in flexibility. The taggant can only be read by the dynamic Lumid reader, the second link in the authentication chain. The Lumid reader is an intelligent, dynamic device. It works as a handheld or fixed position barcode scanner, scanning common barcode formats, RFID and UID mil-spec 130M compliant barcodes, while simultaneously authenticating. The reader emits a selected frequency of light to activate the Lumid taggants, reading its coded key points, matching the signature to the encrypted system codes. If additional complexity is desired, the reader's behavior may be further controlled. It reads the signature peaks, but when does it read them? When it's activated, or 1, 2, or 3 milliseconds later? The complex design of our taggants allows for the values to change at different rates relative to one another. This requires a would-be counterfeiter to replicate the taggant's response in the wavelength and time domain, an impossible task. When combined with barcodes, the reader fully integrates a track, trace, and authentication system through our Trusted Management System, or TMS. TMS is the brain of the system. It knows which taggant is on what product. It knows what characteristics to look for in the taggant. It knows where the product was manufactured. It knows which distribution points the item has traveled between. It knows where and when the product is supposed to be delivered, and to whom. It also knows what the part is. The Lumid authentication system is more than just the sum of its parts. Taggants, readers, trusted management system. Each link is unique, secure, and dynamic on its own. As a system, Lumid provides complete integration to existing track and trace systems, unparalleled security and knowledge of your supply chain, from manufacturer to end user and everywhere in between. It stops the problem before it becomes a problem. Lumid Security, with its unique authentication, keeps our military supply systems accurate and secure. Lumid technology makes sure the right material gets into the right hands. And best of all, it's available now. Now let's see it in practice.